What's up, fam? It's another episode of Mediazewtv. And whoa, like the same old, just fill in the blank. Lloyd Banks' baby mama, Christina, has decided to air him out on social media with a series of shocking allegations about what she describes as a disturbing 20-year relationship. Christina, who shares a daughter and a son with Lloyd Banks, is opening up about her past in a way she never has before. So let's just get right on into that.
Listen, this is what people need to understand about me. Just because I speak about a topic that I've been through or that hurt me, and you may be the villain in that part of my story, don't feel like I still have an issue with you or I hate you or anything like that. I forgive you. I've moved on. But a part of me moving on is me speaking my truth about certain traumas that happened to me that I had to endure and face and get through. That was not normal. And regardless if you want to take accountability or not for the part that you... So I've been really minding my business or whatever, trying to focus on myself and get my life back in order and just, transitioning, just getting used to being a single woman again, and opening myself up to the idea of eventually dating. What I realize is it's always easy to forgive someone or to try to come back in someone's life that you know has been nothing but good to you. The challenge is forgiving those who has went out their way to destroy you, sabotage you, hurt you, manipulate you, abuse you, deliberately be mean to you, stop you from your destiny, energetically steal from you, sleep with your man, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, just do so many grimy things to you. And then people want to come back to you to be friends or want forgiveness because they realize that when they were around you, they were their best self. When they were around you, you spoke life into them. You took care of them. You nurtured them. You loved them. You treated them like family.
She claims their relationship began in 2006 when she was just 16 years old and Lloyd Banks was 24. At the time, Christina had just had a baby by someone else, and she says her life was about to take a dramatic turn. But here's where it gets kind of wild. Christina revealed that around the same time, Tonyyayo from G-Unit tried to holler at her first. She says Yayo would show up at her house with flowers and gifts trying to date her, but she wasn't interested in him because he was older. And he had a pregnant wife at home. And on top of that, he was 14 years older than her. So she turned him down, and she claims that to this day, Yayo still hates her because of it. According to Christina, Yayo's friend Trav then pushed her to date Lloyd Banks instead. This was during the height of G-Unit's fame, and Christina says she felt like she was just a pawn in their world. She also addresses the long-standing rumors that she was sleeping with 50 Cent, but Christina shuts that completely down, saying that it was never true. Instead, she claims that 50 Cent was actually sleeping with a lot of her friends behind her back for years. Despite the drama, Christina and Lloyd Banks reconnected in 2015, but she claims their relationship never evolved the way she hoped it would. She describes feeling unappreciated and insignificant. She says Banks would yell at her all the time and never took her anywhere except to his performances and never did anything special for her birthdays. Yet, despite all of that, she continued to support him. She claimed, I looked her up on Instagram, and, she loves the camera. She got a few videos where she's in the club. Okay, but I'm saying, you're 43. You're still in the club, trying to find your knight in shining armor, because evidently this didn't work out. And a lot of times, you've seen this movie before. One I can remember right off the top of my head was Gucci Mane's ex. trying to put him on blast, pulling up old photos and things of that nature. And that man's moved on for the last almost 10 years, and Gucci Man's married. Now you see this one trying to come out and expose Lloyd Banks. You know, I think it's just a point. Some people can't let go, and they're bitter. And usually when the exposing starts is when there's no more money left, when you've lost your meal ticket. And it's kind of weird, you know, if she can say that he's a great father. You know, nobody really cares about if he's a bad boyfriend. The father should override all of that. But we've seen this with 50 Cent and his first baby's mother. She alienated Marquise from him by what she was telling him and turned him against his own dad. And we see how that turned out. And it's like this woman wants to come out and try to expose Lloyd Banks 20 years after the fact. And you just had 2 kids by the man in the last 5 years. You know, it's just another case of if she wasn't the baby mama of somebody famous, this wouldn't even be a story. Because in regular life with people that are not celebrities, everybody goes through problems. You know, she's reached a point where she's really reaching. And it's always I was 16 when all this started. Okay, now you're 43 now, but that seems like the go-to phrase of a lot of these women that's looking to press charges on somebody or trying to shake somebody down. It's always, well, I was 16 at the time and I was naive. It's always somebody playing that role. It's like she really wants that type of love and hip hop type money, you know, when basically that's something she could discuss her feelings over the phone with Lloyd Banks. You know, just keep your personal business offline. You know, I never heard of her before, but I've seen this movie before, you know, and it's never a good thing. You know, it just sounds like she's bitter. He wouldn't marry her. And this is her recourse to just burn it down in the process. You know, you got kids by the man, but you'll publicly try to disrespect what he's done for the culture and his musical legacy just by going off your emotions. You know, when basically you're messing up your own kids' future money. And saying that Yayo tried to holler at her when she was 16 and she had just had a kid by somebody else already and was out and about with them. You know, basically not trying to defend Yayo, but how would he even suspect you was 16 if you was living like you was 25? You know, so basically it's just stop it at this point. Stop it. All of you women that's doing this type of things with the exposing. Dwight Howard's baby mama is making the rounds now also. It's just a sad state of affairs, you know, as far as black people and how we're acting. We have to take everything to social media. You know, it's just really sad, you know. But basically, you know, I wish you would really just tell the full story, you know, instead of trying to make your kid's father look bad on the internet. But we wish her the best. And you can like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the video. And remember to put God first, keep your head on a swivel, and stay on your pivot.